We're back. Thanks for staying with us. Joined now by Dr. David Cunic. He's the CEO of UCS Advisors. David, welcome back to the program.
Thanks for having me, Don. Always a pleasure.
I read an article this week about a cannabis boom in New Jersey, and I thought, cannabis, New Jersey, got to get Dr. David on the program.
I appreciate being on the program. As you know, I've been in this industry for over 12 plus years, and I've always maintained a corporate headquarters in New Jersey. And being one of the original founding members of the New Jersey Cannabis Business Association, it really is amazing to see how much things have grown in New Jersey. And what's interesting, there was actually a cannabis expo in New Jersey last week. And there's actually a couple more conferences happening in October. And then furthermore, there's actually an event happening in Las Vegas next week called MJ Unpacked. And it's amazing how many clients and investors of ours here at UCS Advisors are actually flying out from New Jersey to Las Vegas to attend the show. New Jersey is a very hot market when it comes to cannabis. We are the most densely populated state. And we also have 4 major metropolises in less than a 4-hour time frame from us. Boston, New York, Philly, and Baltimore. So we're right in the hub of everything right there.
That's amazing. Now, I know you're a featured speaker at many of these conferences. I imagine you're going to all of these.
I am. I actually it comes out that attending 9 cannabis conferences / investor events in less than 45 days. And that does not include what we're doing in November or December.
Now, why do you think it's booming in New Jersey and struggling in so many other places across the country?
I think that's a great question. And it really comes down to we've had medical cannabis for quite some time, and it just took a while to have legalization occur. And the fact that New York has taken so long. Pennsylvania has kind of jumped us a little bit and has been more aggressive. That you're really seeing now that people, the way New Jersey is positioned, people want to take advantage of this unique opportunity. And we're seeing other cannabis companies in other states now come out to the East Coast, and they see, for lack of a better term, the dollar bills in the New York, New Jersey area.
And we just had an interview with a company that's involved in cordials, and that seems to be the next growth factor in this business, isn't it?
It is. And for the cannabis industry, it's more than just plant touching. You have a lot of ancillary businesses too. You have the artificial intelligence of bud tenders that come out. You have different SaaS platforms, different payment systems, testing labs, equipment, product development, manufacturing. I mean, we don't call it just the cannabis industry. We really call it the cannabis economy, because cannabis affects every aspect of business.
It's really interesting. And the last time you were on the program, we talked about a bill that's being floated in Washington to legalize cannabis federally. Any update on that from your perspective?
In my perspective, there really hasn't been too much significant news with that. A lot of us are just kind of just sitting here waiting and really seeing what's going to happen also with the upcoming elections. But it's a time game. I do know that a lot of people or advocates in the cannabis industry are really pushing for the president and for Congress to really expunge a lot of previous records for people that were incarcerated for this plant.
Well, the last time we talked, we also mentioned consolidation of companies. That's really continuing in a big way, isn't it?
We are seeing a consolidation of companies, and the one thing that's really interesting, a great example is at the conference coming up next week in Las Vegas, MJ Unpacked. You're going to have a lot of family wealth offices, hedge funds, and accredited investors. And a lot of these investors and venture capitalist funds are looking at cannabis companies that are in other states and that can expand into states like New Jersey, New York, or throughout New England, because they're seeing that consolidation. Unfortunately, that mom and pop business owner might not survive 5 to 7 years from now.
Once again, UCS Advisors, Dr. David Cunic. David, your insight's always valuable. Good luck at the conference and your speaking there.
Thank you so much, Don. I really do appreciate it. And actually moderating a panel on how to find money in this tight capital market.